of course. And bringers. Fair enough. Mindwave. Let's get fucking weird. Also, photosensitivity warning. Mindwave contains visuals such as flashing lights and may trigger epileptic seizures. From the hour and a half, 2 hours, I don't know, that I played this game, I already fucking love the music entirely, and I'm hoping I can find a soundtrack somewhere. Also, hello, salutations, good evening, afternoon, or morning if you're super on the eastern side of the world, because time zones are weird. Ooh, I did not get to listen to the saxophone part. This is really nice. Also, thank you very much. God, I want a cookie. No, I already had cookies. No, I didn't have cookies. I had buttered toast with strawberry jam, and that was enough for me. I'll have to save that for dessert. Oh boy. Oh, stretching always feels nice. Contestants! Mindwave tournaments consist of hundreds of other lucky people like you. So please remember to remain lined up in an orderly fashion and remain patient. Make sure to have your platinum ticket ready before the Hey! Your turn. Can you move? Welcome to the Mindscape Tower Tournament entry system. Please step forward to this terminal to get started. I also wish we got to see more scapegoat. Same! Does he appear in Word? My first time here. Could you tell me a bit about yourself? I'm me. Cat. Games. I guess the phrase would be variety streamer? Stream at around... starting from 7 to 10, usually 3 hours, sometimes more. Monday, Wednesdays, Friday. For references, if time zones are weird, it is currently 8:30 in the afternoon, so... He does appear in Word a little, but more than Worm, but still not much. I will look forward for my goat helmeted man that works as... honestly, the worst format of a doctor. Worst format of a doctor on the doctor's side. What was inspiration of becoming a streamer? The ability to use my voice, the ability to show me playing games, the ability to talk to other people. Because it's nice, because it's fun, because it's something I can do in the afternoon. Evening. Afternoon, evening, that sort of period. I don't know what you would classify 7 o'clock, if it's still afternoon or evening. So lately I'm just referring it to afternoon because it's still light out. That's mainly because it's summer, so meh. Greetings from the Mindscape Tower Tournament Entry System. And welcome to Mindscape Tower, home to Mindscape Corporated. They say it's afternoon. Alrighty. Yeah, mostly, and also because I want to socialize. Socializing is a good part of it. Overcoming anxiety is another part, which so far has been going great. And as a tertiary goal, I'm not super expecting to become accomplished anytime soon. Money. To acquire enough money to conquer the world. Or something like that. Yeah, skip, don't care. Just make it quick. There's like a million people behind me. I'm like an opera, you pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much. Anyways, this is Pandora, and she is about to do something. One of our most eager contestants yet. Very well. Please insert your platinum ticket into the slot. And insert the cable into your neural port. Neural ports, baby. We're in that kind of retro future, because I still think it's like early 2000s. Like, people still use flip phones here, so... Retro futurism. Scan complete. Contestant name, Pandora. Register to ticket number 726372. Please call a carbonated refreshment. Ending 6-A24 in Blackout City East. Maybe. Pandora like Pandora Xbox? Maybe. We don't know. This is just a demo. Initiating calibration sequence. Wow. A tutorial. Hey there. Now that you're hooked in, we're gonna do a bit of cognitive calibration to get you ready to play. We'll take you through the basics of how to play Mindwave, while we wait for the calibration process to complete. Mindwave is all about thinking with your opponent's mind and experiencing their thoughts, memories, and feelings in quick bursts we call microgames. We'll play some microgames from your own mind for practice. Every microgame uses what we call an interface. They determine how you interact with a microgame. Let's try a microgame right now using the interface shown on the left. Hopefully it's self-explanatory. Circle. Hey. Hey, Joe. Great job. That's what playing a microgame feels like. Let's try out another microgame with a different interface. This one uses the keyboard interface. Give it a go. P7 and C. When they say keyboard, they mean the whole fucking keyboard. So, keep a mind on that. Good work. That microgame was a little tricky. How about a simpler one? We're going to test your reflexes using the spacebar interface. Wait for just the right moment, and slam to attention. Like you're slamming on a spacebar. Get it? That microgame made me jump the first time I saw it, and the first time I actually completely accomplished it. Seems she doesn't exactly have the most pleasant thoughts. What an interesting mind you have, haha. Does this game have other language settings? Good question. Not sure. This is like an early demo, and they are asking... And they are... Oh my god, sense. Give me 2 seconds. And they do have a Kickstarter, so... Maybe there's information there? Still a Kickstarter demo, yeah. Nice to see a game that forces you to use literally every key. And boy howdy, there is a coming microgame that uses every key. In a manner. Time to try out the arrows interface. As if you were playing a game with a keyboard. Focus on the arrow keys with your right hand, or WASD with your left hand. And as with any microgame game, cool different art styles. Good job. That's all the fundamentals. But did you know interfaces can be combined? It's true. Let's try out a microgame using both the arrows and spacebar interfaces. Nom. Asking because I was wondering if it would use the ñ key on your keyboard if you changed it to Spanish. That actually brings in... No, because if they ask for, like, specific symbols, they would just wait for you to input them on your keyboard any way you do. Ñ, though. Maybe if there's, like, a spelling microgame that requires the letter Ñ. Maybe then they would ask for the Ñ. If it's on Spanish. Oh, what if people don't have Spanish... What if people don't have keyboards with an Ñ and they have to do like whatever weird shortcut that you need to do it? What even is the shortcut for it? Time for another interface combo. This time, use the arrows and mouse interfaces together. Think you can do it? That's right, 3D graphics. Wow. Cat! Oh, it looks like the calibration process is complete. Thank you for waiting. Like Alt plus 0225 or 0250 or something? What do you mean 0225? Like, you have to press Alt and then the sequence 022 and 5? What kind of fucking shortcut is that? Calibration complete. We are pleased to welcome you to the annual Mindwave tournament, hosted by Mindscape Co. By proceeding through the gate, you will be ready to participate in the tournament. Note that by passing these, please proceed to the lobby and wait for the event to begin. Remember, the most important thing is to have fun and to treat your fellow contestants with kindness. Thank you for participating, and we wish you luck. Whatever. Our dear friend Pandora is not having a good time. Floor 1. Hey, Pandora. Nice shoes. Nice shirt. Depends on the computer. That's what it was last time I tried to do it, which was like 7 years ago. Good lord. Also, how did you type out the Ñ here? Did you try and copy-paste it from Google? I say, because that's something I usually have to do because I don't remember how to actually insert some of the symbols. Smalls? What's up? I thought you didn't have a ticket. Nah, I didn't. How did you get in then? Business secret. What did you do? Security was super light. Non-existent even. Dude. Just kinda walked in through a back door. Wandered around some hallways till I found this massive room full of people. I mean, I'm glad you're here. Definitely gonna make this whole thing less of a pain. Just hope security doesn't suddenly show up to kick you out. Fingers crossed. If they ask, I'm telling them we're not associated. Fair enough. But look, for real. It's good to have you here. A bond so strong and can easily break glass. Got a bit of time before the first round starts. How about we walk around and meet some people? No, thanks. I'm just here for the game. Why don't you just stand around until it starts? Well, you gotta think about this strategically. Mindwave is all about people's minds. Might help to get a feel for a few personalities. See what sort of brains you might have to deal with. Man, if you insist on dragging me around, I guess I'll follow. Doesn't have to be this whole big deal. Good enough. Let's see. No mobile devices have a function that allows you to just hold certain letters and it shows you them. No. Mobile devices... Ah, there you go. Like holding N has Enya, N, and N. I forgot you were using the phone. Also, I have no idea how to pronounce all the other N types. N... varieties? N versions. N... alternatives? And... yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Welcome to the lobby. Here, Pandora and Smalls can pass this time by chatting with their fellow contestants before the next round of the tournament begins. To look around, move your mouse to the edges of the screen or use WASD, the arrow keys. Use the spacebar to open the sub-menu. You can click on Smalls to talk with him. Or you can click on Pandora to skip the lobby and start the next round of the tournament. The first round will begin shortly. If you need to reread anything, you can press tab to pull up the log. And... that's how an N sounds. Let's meet our contestants. Nay. Nay. Eh. Nay. Or eh. E. Nay. That's your favorite. That's the mix of an A and an E, right? Or is it the O and an E? Oh, AE also this. Okay, so on A. No. I'm just gonna keep making noises if I try to make sense of freaking... oh, what are they called? Phonetics. Phonemes? Who do we have here? We got... dude in glasses. Girl we met at the line before. Guy with horns and his friend. Big Afro person. Teddy bear. And... headphones. I can also inspect the ceiling, the clock, the windows, and all that jazz, but I think the limited time is very literal and we only have like a couple of opportunities to talk and inspect things, so I would very much rather use it on people. From the 2 runs I have done before, talk to this guy, he's a musician. Talk to her, she's the girl in the line. Look. I know that the weird B symbol does not sound like a B at all. I think. This guy's a cosplayer, and that's her friend. Right, it's like an S instead of a B. Foreign letters. Haven't talked to this person. I've talked to her, and she is kind of a sheltered person, but also she's really trying to not live by her parents' rules. And I haven't talked to this person, so... from left to right. Oh hey, is that who I think it is? Medora, we should talk to her. Who? The girl on her phone? Yeah, her. I've seen her around the arcade. She's pretty good at Mindwave. Her name is Roxy. I think she's on her school's Mindwave varsity team. They have varsity teams for this. Varsity teams for video games, could you imagine? She'd be our best bet if you want some pointers. God, there are sports teams for Mindwave? That's what I'm saying. Of course, most schools in the city have their own teams. Ours doesn't, because it sucks. Fine, you get her attention then. I'm not about to try getting someone's attention when they're preoccupied. Fine by me. Curious to hear some advice, too. What's up? Smalls. Yeah, I've seen you at the arcade once. My friend Pandora here isn't as experienced with Mindwave. She's looking for some advice. What's up? Go for it. Mindwave hurts my head. Okay, the most important thing I gotta ask. Do the headaches ever go away? Headaches? Are you sure you're hydrated enough? Lady hydrated? I don't know many people who get headaches from Mindwave. I've seen it happen, but only after longer sessions. Happened to me both times I tried to play. Happened just a bit ago. Maybe you're hurting your own head by overcomplicating things. Or maybe Mindwave is just unsafe and unhealthy to play. You're both right to an extent. Your experience with Mindwave is contingent on the headspace you're in. You're not gonna have a good experience when you're opposed to playing it. Though inversely, adapting yourself to Mindwave too much can also be harmful. You mean there's long-term side effects to playing? Yeah, this isn't really swaying me. So like, how exactly does Mindwave mess with your head? I feel like this is something I should be worried about. I play way more than you and I'm perfectly fine. I think. Should be fine if you play occasionally. It's different on a professional level though. Some days we're playing for hours. That's gotta cause some sort of dissonance with the reality. You'd be correct. Playing professionally isn't for everyone. Plenty of people who join my schools tend to drop it within the first month. Good. They should join teams for like real sports instead. Long-term exposure to other people's minds can mess with your sense of self. One of my training partners became convinced that some of my memories were his. He saw them in the game so often that his own mind tricked itself. Oh wow, has anything like that happened to you? Not really. Try to avoid stuff like that. There's been issues for me in the past, but I'm good now. Huh. Sure. What about your mind? So you had side effects, but you're good now. Yeah, pretty much. For the sake of Pandora's ease, what's your secret? Do you wear a tinfoil hat before you start playing? No. My hair's too big for that. Fair enough. But really, it depends on what the problem is. Scusi? What worked for me was, I guess you'd call it compartmentalization? You mean getting into a different mental state when you're not playing? Exactly. Sounds unhealthy in its own way. It works for me. When I first joined my team, I started engaging in every social interaction like it was a Mindwave battle. Only reason I stopped was, ironically, because it was affecting my Mindwave performance. The stress of trying to win every interaction got overwhelming. So I stopped. Sounds scary. Nah, you see the same in almost every real sport. I think it's something like 73% of athletes develop some kind of long-term side effect from their field. Huh, that true? Nah, made up the number just now. But it's probably something like that. The sentiment is there. Dedicating yourself to anything to that degree isn't the best for your body or mind. We better get going. Hopefully we'll meet again on the next floor. Yeah, good luck, Roxy. Thanks. Good luck with the headaches as well. If they don't stop, I'm gonna have migraine by the end of the tournament. Well, that was a pretty productive chat. One thing I'm thinking about. Why does Roxy play Mindwave? She seems well aware of the potential harm. I should have asked her instead of me. I don't know. Maybe it would have been rude. Mindwave seems like her whole passion. If I had to guess, I don't think it's that different from your passions. Disagree completely. Music is an actual art form. Plus, playing the guitar doesn't make me nauseous. Mindwave doesn't give your fingers calluses. You had to deal with the pain for a while when you were first learning. It's just something you had to power through to get to where you are now. Nah, still disagree. It's different. Anything else? Nope. That's all I got. Okay, cool. How about you, headphones girl? They look cool. Nah, I think they don't want to be bothered. They're wearing headphones. I bet they'd be pleasant to talk to. You bet? How much? How much you got on you? Just a 20. Get ready for me, I got a good feeling about this one. Feels below me. But whatever, we can talk. Hello? You know, I like the concept from the Hero Academia where the reason why some hero suits work with their powers is because it's made from them, such as from stray hairs. So, biologically, like, it works for them because they are biologically engineered with their own DNA? Like a true extension of their body. Reminds me of our chat we had about suit of armor made of dead skin and dead hair. And I gotta say, yuck. I could actually hear you too with this whole time. These are open back. Correct answer here would have been to let me relax before the tournament. Also, you should not talk so loudly about someone right in front of them. I don't want to start an argument, but they can be considered rude. My name is Alex, by the way. Sorry. It's alright. I would still rather not be bothered. Yeah, my bad. Guess I misread the room. Who could have guessed? You might want to give the girl her money. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. I won't keep you. I don't got cash on me right now. Can you do transfer? Sure. Later. Oop, I think it's about to start. Finally. Yeah, last 2 times it was only 2 chats. And then tournament starts. Really limited time. You don't get time to talk to everybody. It's barely covered though, and we're only given one character with a suit like that. Just use that to explain every suit that changed with its user. Wait, we only have one person with a suit like that? Why is it not, what's the word? Why is it not more used with other heroes? Capes. Whatever the term is in My Hero Academia. Attention contestants. A polls round is about to begin. Please enter an available elevator within the next 10 minutes. Alright, good luck, Mandura. See you in a bit. Ready. We only have one confirmed, but we can assume it's used on other heroes. Do the Macadamia kids have them? Or... like, how hard are they to make? Production is probably a reason we don't see them more often. Please insert the cable into your neural port to confirm your entry. We don't know, but probably hard. Sorry, I'm shivering internally about the idea of having a fucking port in the back of my neck. Anytime I see that in like any sci-fi setting, it gives me shivers. But also I can't say that the thought of playing a game like Mindwave wouldn't be tantalizing. As in, like, checking the subconscious and all that. The polls round will begin shortly. Please stand by. I guess they wouldn't rather make other kinds of suits to accommodate for the powers unless it's impossible, like for that confirmed character. So maybe it's a more recent innovation in the field of suit creating. Of suit tailoring. And the feel of superhero tailor work. Like they found a new problem that they had to invent a way to circumvent. Okay, this feels weird. This is actually starting now. Everything feels so quiet. Guess the silence is nice. My ears aren't being constantly bombarded by the crowd. People are irritating, but Smalls makes it all bearable. Talking with him never feels like a chore. Starting to worry about entering other people's minds. I don't even play Mindwave. After this door opens, there could be anyone behind it. Some deranged lunatic for all I know. I just need to stop overthinking this. Beat whoever's behind that door and meet up with Smalls again. And even if I don't think I can do it, it's not like I can go back now. I don't think the problem is really new considering some of the quirks that exist. Maybe the type of suit is saved for those very special cases. Because making them universal would be kind of a pain. Yay! Yay! This is especially one of the girls we did not talk that was at the lobby, meaning we could potentially talk to all of the contestants we're about to meet. So that would definitely make it very interesting. Like, how would you feel about meeting somebody that you already had a very interesting and nice chat with? The person with the suit made of said has a quirk that allows him to phase through anything, including the ground and his clothes. Isn't he the guy that has the face that looks like Vault Boy from Fallout? Meow 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 meow. I had this song stuck in my head for a whole fucking day. Yes. I read a Tumblr post that said something like his power was inspired by the fact that you can very easily no-clip in Fallout being glitchy. Probably not true, but very weird coincidence. I just said bald boy. It would be very hard to discern what am I talking about. How many bald people do we know in media? A lot. Also, yes, ads are popping up everywhere. Mr. Clean! My first thought was Hank Schrader. Meow 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 meow. Also that other bald character. I accidentally pressed the dash key and that piss. What is it? SNL. If you press the dash and the plus key, you make the window smaller and bigger. Also that other bald character, Ang from Avatar. And number 1 from Kids Next Door. Two thoughts. One, the first time I played this, I was super fucking worried that that rope was gonna turn out to be a noose. I don't know why. I guess the micro game where you have to shoot the other person in the head kind of really stuck in my head. Second, for some... this song sent, like, chills down my spine. because I really liked it. You ever have that happen? And after all that... See, it was just another person. Whee. Really hope she's okay. No? Really? Not like, wow, this song was so good. Like tingles down your spine. Hey, that's odd. Maybe it's not something that happens to everybody. Congratulations, Pandora. You've performed well enough to move on to round 2. You're being brought to the next floor. When the doors open, please exit and wait the next round of the tournament. Grooving to the music, because good lord. Seeing as the person we just faced, I forgot her name, was somebody we could have met at the lobby, I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight against everybody else in the lobby. Now, that's gonna be interesting. It's like fighting... I'm betting we're gonna have to fight Smalls in the end. Or at some point. Probably in the middle, so that we very quickly lose Smalls and Pandora is gonna be left alone. God, I'm excited for this game. Can I give a little spoiler for Word? It's a very minor one. Yes. Stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes. Let's shuffleboard it up. Cute to note, every microgame does have a little music that plays for themselves. So it's not just the normal song that played in the campaign. So there's still also like different visuals and noises and everything else. So playing it on endless mode is still encouraged, so you can experience everything in the game, not just through story mode. Did that make any sense? Yay! One thing I really like is that Imp wants a tinker we know to make a device. Hold on. Q-A-W. Yeah. It made sense. Good. Make a device that will tick people off of her existence if she is ever knocked unconscious because she is scared of being hurt bad enough that she does and not being able to get help due to her power. Because her power is... Give me a second, I'm trying to form a sentence. That she is... left click for the hour, right click for the minutes. That she's, like, basically invisible to everybody. Unless she is actively suppressing it. So if she were to fall unconscious, she would remain invisible. And nobody would remember her. Alright. Swiping the mouse, that is a very odd one. Yeah. Humaniki. Never really... I was gonna say never really finished Humaniki, but there's really isn't an ending to Humaniki. I guess it just made me way too introspective and sad. I mean, being forgotten fully and completely is definitely a very valid fear. Especially if it's for certain that it's gonna happen. Oh god, would it keep on going if she died? Or if she died, would the power stop? Would the power stop happening if she died? Because if not, then... then that is definitely scary. Being forever forgotten by everybody. It would stop. Oh, thank goodness. AWD and Strum. CY DJP. Alright, that was 5 letters now. That was getting tougher. Just forgotten for the very last moments of your life. And then you're dead. Like, the second people remember you, but can't see you. Like, oh god, what happened to him? You can just mash your keyboard on that one, but you gotta mash it a lot, so it's fucking hard. That micro game still fucking spooks me. Yay! Blah, fucking upside down. At least she's not Forget-Me-Not. Remind me who Forget-Me-Not is. And is it ironic that I forgot about Forget-Me-Not? That one also kind of trips me up because I expect that up is gonna let me jump. But no, spacebar lets you jump. Hits. That one was mostly my fault instead of the upside down being it. Forget-me-not is a mutant whose ability is that whenever anyone looks away from him, they forget he exists. Oh god, he must have to constantly put out reminders like, remember to pick me up at this hour. People would be externally confused as to who the hell am I picking up at this hour, but... I don't know why the first thought that came into my mind was... It would be horrible and he would always be left super late at after soccer practice. Ah! This is combo time, okay. QSC strong. Hits. That one's hard. This includes during his sacrifice where he saves Krakoa, but everyone forgot. People forgetting you, absolutely and completely forgetting you after death. Memory does not live on. God, that's just absolutely depressing. Krakoa is the mutant island. Haven't reached the mutant island yet, so... I already don't like the implications of there having to be a mutant island. Like, I'm expecting the worst from it. Oh, Jesus, that was another hour, huh? I'm either gonna skip the last game or gonna be streaming for 4 hours. Third time I'm gonna say this, love the fucking soundtrack. Good Lance. Got destroyed somewhat recently.